Imagine a camera panning across a seemingly normal backyard before cutting sharply to a high-tech underground cross-section that reveals a hidden sanctuary beneath the grass. Most people look at the world today and feel a growing need for a Plan B, but they are immediately discouraged by the staggering price tags of professional survival shelters that often cost more than a traditional home. We see the sleek million-dollar steel capsules on the news and assume that safety is a luxury reserved only for the elite, leaving the average person feeling vulnerable and exposed. However, the reality of civil defense has always been about resourcefulness rather than raw wealth. As we move into the technical reality of building deep, it is vital to understand that a cheap bunker must never be a dangerous one, which is why our introduction to these 5 designs begins with the fundamental laws of subterranean physics. Before a single shovel hits the dirt, we have to address the silent killers of DIY construction: soil pressure, moisture infiltration, and oxygen deprivation. Throughout this guide, we will explore the golden rules of civil defense, explaining why a bunker without a French drain is just a swimming pool, and why ignoring the lateral load of the earth can turn a DIY project into a structural disaster. Whether you are preparing for natural disasters or looking for a secure off-grid storage solution, these evergreen designs are focused on the how-to of affordable security. The easiest way to get started with a bunker is to stop thinking of it as a fortress and start thinking of it as a highly reinforced root cellar using a timber crib structure. You line the walls with pressure-treated 4x4 posts and heavy-duty plywood, creating a frame wrapped in a 20 mil pond liner to prevent the wood from rotting over time. For the roof, you use a lintel system of closely packed timbers topped with gravel for drainage and a final layer of soil to blend into your landscaping. It is a low-profile, high-utility design that provides excellent protection from extreme weather and civil unrest without requiring any expensive heavy machinery. If your budget is near zero but your work ethic is high, the Earthbag Bunker is your best friend because it uses the most abundant resource on the planet: the dirt beneath your feet. To build this, you fill polypropylene bags with a soil and clay mix and stack them in a circular beehive-like dome that is naturally self-supporting and incredibly strong. Between each layer, you lay 2 strands of barbed wire to act as mortar, locking the bags in place to give the structure massive tensile strength. Once buried, this structure is practically indestructible, providing natural thermal regulation and superb ballistic protection for anyone seeking a resilient, low-cost shelter. For those who want a plug-and-play bunker experience, a galvanized steel culvert pipe is an industrial secret that can withstand the weight of 10 feet of earth. Unlike shipping containers that often collapse when buried, the cylindrical shape of a culvert pipe naturally distributes the pressure of the earth around its entire circumference. You simply weld steel plates onto the ends, install a vertical T-junction as your entrance hatch, and coat the exterior with coal tar epoxy to prevent rust. Inside, you can bolt wooden framing directly to the metal ribs, allowing you to easily install bunks and flooring in a waterproof shell that can be buried in a single afternoon. The concrete block vault is for the builder who wants a permanent, traditional room that feels like a part of the house using standard CMU blocks. You must run vertical rebar through the hollow cores of every single block and tie them into a thick concrete footer before filling them with grout to create a solid monolith. For the roof, you use metal decking topped with 6 inches of reinforced concrete to create a blast-resistant vault that can be hidden under a garage floor or shed. This professional-feeling design uses a step-down approach to reduce the soil weight on top, ensuring a clean and square room that is perfect for high-security storage. The buried cabin is a cut-and-cover masterpiece designed for long-term habitation by building a heavy-duty timber frame inside a deep, wide excavation. The secret to this design is a multi-layered drainage system using dimpled membranes and French drains to ensure the living space stays dry even in heavy rain. Above the cabin, A sloped wooden roof covered in a thick rubber liner directs groundwater away, allowing for a fully insulated interior that can even support a small wood stove. It is the ultimate DIY bunker because it combines traditional carpentry with smart engineering to create a completely invisible, climate-controlled home away from home. Building a bunker is not about living in fear. It is about the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a plan when the world becomes unpredictable. As we have seen today, providing security for your family doesn't require $1 million investment or a specialized engineering degree to be effective. Each of these 5 designs proves that with a bit of sweat equity and the right materials, you can create a sanctuary that is both affordable and structurally sound. Whether you choose a rapid build cellar or a permanent earth bag dome, the most important step you can take for your preparedness journey is simply getting started.